there's still, 11,000, 12,000 people looking actively for SDA. But ultimately, what we're doing is how do we reduce our risk portfolio and understand that we can still get good outcomes for people? And we forget that there's still, 11,000, 12,000 people looking actively for SDA. We're not limited by choice. We're limited by the opportunities we're providing and the conversations that we're having with people.
When you say there's 11,000 people looking, that could be a variety of scenarios. It could be that the people are looking. There also can be a chunk of the market where they've got SDA in the plan, but they may be at home or in a classic SIL house typically. I know that there's lots of reasons for that. There can be a lack of knowledge on how SDA can be used. Sometimes, I'm sorry to say it out loud, but there can be conflicts of interest. It can be that, in terms of obvious reform, having a support coordinator work for the same business that is the SIL company, that's got the person in the SIL, but they've got SDA, but it's not even an SDA house. Like, that blows my mind that that's even allowed. That feels like the Wild Wild West still.
A lot of these participants have got funding that is not sustainable for the SDA provider or the SIL provider, and then taking on that risk to build a new property with basic funding is really scary and a roll of the dice. And I think that so there's a huge cohort of participants that, if we're able to have an honest conversation with government and we could sit at the table and go, let's stop all the silliness, let's stop the annual reviews, the wastage of occupational therapy and funding assessments and all of those things, and just look at the long-term value add of what does this person deserve from an ethical standpoint, what does this person deserve from a human rights perspective, and then going, if we stopped having to do an allied health assessment every year, if we stopped having to do X, Y, and Zs, if we actually build a fit for purpose home that helps reduce complex behaviors, which helps meet a person's needs. So we could reduce staffing ratios because we had the right lifts and hoists and all those kind of things, we would actually save money. And there's modeling that saves tens of thousands of dollars in support, tens of thousands of dollars in other areas. And I think we need the government to be bold and have some of those bold conversations